Hey, what is up, everybody? So I am here at a place that's kind of like a municipal recreation center sort of deal. I haven't been here in probably 23 years or something like that. I stayed here at like a week camp sort of thing when I was a teen. But I know there's like some really good single track trail that loops out around all of this stuff. I'm going to try to find it today. And the reason why is because it is new shoe day. I just picked up a new pair of trail running shoes. And here we go. I'll show you what they are right now. All right, got to stick with the Saucony brand. I've liked them so far. So let's see what we got in the box. We have a new pair of the Mad River trail shoes from Saucony. These are so cool. They've got like a good lacing system. You can add, they've like got it spelled out where you can add hex head screws and ice traction. You could drain holes. You can drill out drain holes if you're going to be running through creeks and water and stuff. They're gator compatible. Like, there's a lot of really cool things about these shoes that I'm really pumped on. So I'm going to go ahead and test these out on the trail right out of the box and see what they feel like. Look at this beautiful spot, all these ducks, various ponds. I've got like a disc golf thing set up, like a frisbee golf. So there's like a whole course here in these ponds and stuff. But anyway, here's the trail I'll be heading to. Like I say, I haven't been on this in forever, so I don't know what the condition is. I just know that at some point, apparently, it gets into like some single track stuff, I think. I don't know. We'll find out. I will also say that these, just right out of the box, fit so snug. They fit like a glove, and I absolutely love them already. Haven't run them yet, but they feel great. And we'll see what they're like. But yeah, I love it. Okay, I immediately found the single track trail. There's a steep hill. You can't even tell from this angle, but wow, that took that out of me. First impression though, coming up the hill, no heel slip, felt really good. Currently on a section called the Cliffhanger, and as you can tell, I mean, it's a lot of roots and rocks. This came down from that way. I mean, we're pretty deeply wooded here. And I noticed this little dude wearing a mask in the trunk. That's pretty cool, I gotta say. Around here, there's a lot of people like placing rocks and hiding rocks and other little things in the woods on trails. I don't know why, it's just something that happens a lot here. So I'll take it. It's a little chuckle when I see one. Okay, so far I feel very comfortable with my footing. I feel comfortable running pretty fast on this stuff, even though it's like, oh yeah, like this section here, look at this. Just big rocks, wet, mossy rocks. This would probably be like a creek bed if we didn't have such a dry season going on right now. Oh shit, yeah, this is crazy. Okay, so this is definitely some technical stuff. More so than I was just going through, but like I say, feeling comfortable because I don't know if it's because these don't have a plate, like a rock plate or what, but they don't have like a super thick stack either, so you've got really good ground feel. So I feel really, really good about where I'm stepping with my foot, and they feel pretty light. I mean, they're 10 ounces. They're only barely heavier than the Ride ISO 2s that I just got. So really, for something that's going to handle this kind of terrain, that's pretty light. I know why they call it the cliffhanger. Whew. So I had to just hike up that, and it kind of levels off, or at least the terrain gets a little easier here. But yeah, I am not going to be able to film much because I completely underestimated this trail system. I didn't realize I had something this rugged so close to home. Like, I'm just on my lunch break and I'm only like a 5-minute drive from home, so it's pretty cool that I can do this. Okay, I gotta get back out there. So when I was here so many years ago, it was in March here in Canada, and it was still winter time, of course. It's not a lot of water flowing back there, but there is a brook behind me. It comes from like a stream up there. When I was here the last time, I remember the camp like counselor or whatever. It was like a youth leadership camp type thing. And he brought the group back here and was stopping every few minutes to tell another piece of a story. And I remember that it ended here. I don't remember what the story was, but it was, some kind of like just good story, where you learn something. It's like a fable of some kind. And I was wondering if I would come to this spot, because I had no idea. Like, I don't know this section at all. I just know generally which direction to go to get back to the car. But it's kind of cool that I found this spot and was able to come back here after all these years and just have that memory be triggered. It's really cool. So again, so far, these shoes feel great. I've been running really fast on the downhills, not too fast so that like, a wrong step would like break an ankle or something, but like, definitely faster than I would with my road shoes. And a lot of this stuff is really technical, but I feel good because I've got good like confidence that I'm feeling my footing really well. And so, you just have to like really focus your foot-eye coordination on these steep downhills with the rocks and the roots and the sliding terrain. But I feel good. Other than landing in a couple spots where it was like, okay, it was just a poor footing choice. I'll chalk that up to not being like a super experienced trail runner. Where I did have like a slight little bit of, as if like to say, oh shit, like I felt that one. Other than that though, it's like, this has been a really smooth ride. So the 4 mil drop on these shoes, like a pretty low heel to toe stack height and drop for a trail shoe. A lot of trail shoes are 8, 10, 12 mil drop. Just feels so good, feels so responsive. Like I want to run fast in these. And so it's making me think that when I do get like a speedier shoe for my up-tempo days, that I was kind of on the fence between like, say, the Brooks Hyperion Tempo or maybe the Saucony Convera. I'm going to have to take a look at which is the lower drop, because I'm really liking this 4 mil drop, I have to say. And this might actually ruin my new Ride ISO 2s and the whole Ride series for me, because they're 8. But anyway, we'll see. This is just a first impression, of course. And I'm not running real long today, really just a couple of miles, because I'm exploring, I'm hiking a little bit, trying to get a little bit of footage, jumping over some cool stuff. But but I am on my lunch break, so I got to head home as well and get back to work, but because of working from home, of course. But yeah, okay, so I'll leave it there, catch up in a bit. Okay. So, obviously, first impression from that run is absolutely brilliant shoes. Wow. I mean, honestly, I have never been that comfortable on the trails. So, hold on, I'm on a little bit of a dirt area here, so it might be a little bit bouncy. I apologize, but again, just unreal, you know, the level of stability it gave me without being restricting is just amazing, you know. Like, I had all the feel that I needed to have while still feeling stable enough that I wasn't like scared to land the wrong way or something. Brilliant. So, you know, Saucony has just absolutely nailed it with this shoe. It's a warm day. It's actually very hot out here. But like, my feet don't feel too hot or like any hotter than they normally would on a run at this temperature. So the breathability is there for sure. You know, what else can I say? Like, it just seems like everything about this shoe exceeds my expectations. I thought it would be a little clunkier. Thought it might be like, you know, a little bit heavier feeling, but maybe it's because of well, I mean, it isn't a real heavy shoe, but like, maybe it's also because of the lower drop. It just feels lighter, feels faster. Like, I know that this isn't supposed to be a super responsive shoe with lots of energy return or anything, but like, I feel like there was a lot of spring in my step, you know? Like, I feel as if this was the kind of shoe, even more so than the rides or any other series or iteration of the rides that I've used so far, I could go out and do speed work in this shoe. Like, so as far as like trail speed work and stuff goes, you could absolutely do some work in this shoe. Now, obviously, they're not going to be like, I mean, to take these out on the track and try to do speed work would be ridiculous, but you could probably do it as well with this, you know, as any of your like everyday trainers of like similar heights and stuff. So yeah, anyway, I love it. Super pumped. I think I'll probably wrap things up there since I gotta get back to work. But alright, well, thanks for watching. Let me know if you've tried these, what your thoughts are. Catch you in the next one.